I'm Hans, and this is Flora, and this is my channel. We are going to do a quick follow-up on the Toyota Rav 4 Hybrid. We just went and got it. We've driven it around for a couple days. I'm going to tell you some of the things I really like about it, and I'm going to tell you one of the things I really don't like about it. We're going to do that right now. Let's go! So you can hear this thing when you start up and drive it. It sounds like a golf cart. The engine doesn't really even turn on. You don't hear motor noise. You can kind of hear the motors or the electric motors, but you don't hear an engine. When you have it in the sport mode, you'll hear the engine kick in. So hold on, I'm gonna pull over. We're gonna show you this really quick. So down here, you've got a couple different modes. You have your EV mode. You got your trail mode for off-road, and then if you turn this knob to the right, it'll go into sport mode, and you'll see it on the center console. When I turn it, you'll see the console turn red there. That means I'm in sport mode. That means we're gonna haul some ass. So now when I take off, listen. See, you can hear the motor kick in, and it actually started turning the engine. So it's pretty cool, and it has so much, even without that, like when I take off out of a dead start, it's so quiet and so smooth, and it takes off so fast, and I'm just really impressed. When we were getting rid of the Audi, or talking about getting rid of the Audi, that's one thing I really wanted to have, was that just off the line, get out of traffic kind of thing. Like if you're pulling out in front of somebody, you got the power to get out of the way. And this car definitely has it. The gas version of this car did not have it. Hands down, it was not good. We turned around like within seconds. Yeah, I mean, this is Florida. This thing needs to go. Well, now that we know that, we could just turn around and go back. One of the other things that we really like about the car, especially Flora, she loves the stereo in this thing. We're moving from a Bose stereo out of an Audi Q5, which sounded amazing, to the Toyota version of the low end. We didn't get the JBL upgrade, but it sounds amazing. So she can show you that really quick. You want to play some music?
Yes.
So even with us driving and we got road noise, we can play some tunes, and she can. You can tell, I mean, we're driving, it's pretty loud, it's got good bass, good highs, and then the Apple CarPlay, yeah. So it just mirrors exactly what's on her phone right on the screen, which is so cool. And there, I think I even have this in my truck, but I just never even hooked it up. And when the girl was showing us how to use all this stuff in here, I was like, wait a minute. Now when I get home, I'm gonna have to go hook up my phone and see if it works. But that's super cool. Her navigation, everything right off of her phone is right there. It's really comfortable. We were gonna get leather seats originally. We said, we want leather. And then we started thinking about, in the summer, when you sit down in your leather seats and it burns the bottom of your legs because they're so hot. And in the winter, when you get in your car and your butt freezes to the seat because they're so cold, we're like, hey, let's try the cloth seats out and see how they do. I have them in my truck and I love them. They always feel like they're kind of the same temperature. And you tried them out in the dealership, and you said that you put the heat on and it was really hot, like right away, right?
Yes.
Burned your butt?
Uh-huh. So will be awesome in winter, not in summer.
Yeah. Don't turn them on in the summertime.
Let's try the cruise control.
Yeah, this is one thing I really do like. Here, I'll let you hold the camera.
Okay.
So you have your cruise control here, and then these two buttons here will allow me to set it. So I'm gonna go ahead and go cruise control on. We're gonna go set. So now I can let off the gas, and then I can turn on the lane assist. So I can literally take my hands off the wheel and it should drive itself. But you can see this guy got in front of me and slowed down. And so we just slowed down. So that took care of that. I think off instead of on. Now it's on. So I should be able to just drive. See, he's braking. I'm not doing anything. He's braking. That is the coolest thing.
Oh,
so there's lasers up here that shoot out that say there's somebody in front of you doing something. So and now as that guy speeds up, we should speed up and follow him. And I don't have to do anything. Now, it does require that you have your hands on the steering wheel. So now it recognizes that they went off and now it's going to speed me back up, but I don't want to be going that fast, so we'll slow down, go 50 something. But look, I'm not touching this. We're in a corner right now and it's steering itself. It's keeping me right in the lane.
That is so awesome.
So cool, right?
I didn't even try that today.
Yeah, but you have to have your hands on the steering wheel, otherwise it needs to have see that you have some input. Otherwise, it'll stop working, and then I don't know what happens at that point. But you can't rely on it. It's not going to drive the car itself. So you want to keep your hands on it, but it will keep all of these little things from beeping at you. Like if you go over one way like this, see how it's beeping? But it also is going to correct itself and keep us right in the middle of the lane.
That's
cool.
Awesome.
I just think that's, I mean, I haven't had a new car ever, so it's really cool to have all of this brand new technology. This isn't even brand new, but for me it is. My dad's Porsche has it, and so this is cool. Look, we've got it behind this guy. It slowed us down. So tomorrow when you go to Portland, you could hit cruise control, and quite literally you might be able to drive. Let's see if it stops us. Yes, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I didn't even touch the pedals.
God, did you see that?
I didn't even touch the pedals. That? My foot's not on the brake.
Wow.
So when this guy takes off, I'm going to keep my foot really close to the brake in case it lets off. Because I don't want to run into this guy. But let's see what happens if this guy, if we take off and we don't touch any of the pedals. I'm not even steering. I got to give it some input so it knows my hands are on the steering wheel. But it has to show that you have some resistance or whatever. Okay, watch. This guy takes off.
Oh, he's not moving.
No, I gotta hit the gas.
It's not really auto drive car.
Well, wait a minute. I hit the gas and said I'm going. Let's see if it'll catch up with that guy and follow him.
Are you on cruise control?
Yeah. Okay. I just touched the gas pedal and that's it. Now it's auto steering again. This is cool though. Look at how we have lots of distance between us and that other guy in front of us, which makes me feel really comfortable. I'm not riding up on him, but I'm not doing that. The car is keeping me this distance away from that driver. And when the line breaks in the road, it kind of does a little swervy thing. Like right here, where that little line breaks, I bet it does. It'll kind of try to bring me over that way more. Yeah, see how we're swerving this way just a little bit? But I can just drive like normal and I can have the cruise control on. That black car is going really slow, so this guy's going to slow down. And you can tell we're slowing down right now. God, that's so cool. That is so cool. Alright, it was worth it. Screw the Audi. I'm sure all the new Audis do this too, but we got a brand new car for $38,000, whereas the Audi would have been probably $55,000 or $58,000. So I think that we made a really good choice. The maintenance on this is going to be way cheaper, way cheaper. And I think that overall, the package that we got came with a warranty, and it's got like a 10-year bumper to bumper everything warranty on it. So I'm not really worried about this car lasting as long as we're going to have it. I'm really stoked. So, okay, so some of it's a little bit scary. When the line breaks in the road and it can't see it, then it tries to just dart off that way, and there was a car next to me, so it was sort of, anyway. So we'll do a follow-up when Flora gets back and see what she thinks. She's going to drive to Portland tomorrow and back, so it's going to be about a 6-hour drive for her round trip. And so when she gets back, she will know this car much better than we do right now, because I've only been driving it for a total of about 20 minutes altogether, and we're learning about all of this fun stuff. So let's check in with her, and we'll do that right now. Get the key, get it in your hand, We're gonna go through the steps. Close the door.
Okay.
Okay. Can you lock it? Like right.
Yeah.
You
Did
just
you hear
locked
that?
it, yeah.
Yeah. So it's locked now. So now it's unlocked because I pulled it. And with the key.
So just touch that part right there. Just touch it. So you don't have to use the key fob with the little clicker to open it. You just have to be holding the key, and then when you pull on the handle, it automatically unlocks and locks your door. That's pretty cool.
It's really cool. The sales girl did not tell us that.
She said it didn't have it.
Didn't have it.
Yeah. Pretty cool car. This thing is awesome.
It's my car.
It's her car. She let me drive it though, once. I don't know if I ever get her to drive it again, but that's cool. This is the craziest thing too, is that the air conditioner works, but the car's not running. And for an air conditioner to work, you have to have a pump, and the pump does the compression and does all this stuff to make the air cold, and it's quiet. You don't even hear it. How? I don't get it.
It's magic.
It is magic. So green or red. So eco mode, sport mode. Did you play with the modes at all?
No, sport mode you have to turn, and also the trail mode too you have to turn. But the eco and the EV mode is.
We haven't done any off-roading yet, so we'll go out and see if we can jump it next weekend.
Yeah.
Try to get some air, right?
Yeah.
See how many, probably like 6 feet or so off the ground. No?
I don't know. I don't want to do that. I don't want to get my new car dirty.
Come on.
No. Based on yesterday, drove all the way to Portland and back. My biggest impression is the cruise control. It's on my right thumb and it's super easy to manage.
Radar button.
Radar, lane assist, and when I push those two buttons, and if it's a car in front of me, it automatically and follow that car with like a certain distance, like the safe distance. The guy in front of me, like he almost stopped, just stopped the car for me, so I didn't really have to push the brake. And when the car like speed up again and just speed up again, I don't really have to push the gas so much. So the other one is the CarPlay thing, because for me, I'm not good at direction. So I use the GPS all the time. When I plug it in and I can choose CarPlay, so and the map like really easy, like shows here. So I don't have to like put my phone around and see my phone, and I can like call my husband or call my friends, and I can do podcast, a lot of stuff. This is really sweet. Most new cars have it, but it's my first time have a new car, so I'm really stoked with it. So the third one is the audio. The sound is just amazed me how good it is.
Do you regret getting this versus the Q5, or do you think we made a good choice?
Oh, made a great choice. For the few days I drove, it's just everything. I love it. Tomorrow
you have to drive to Portland again. Do you feel pretty confident, like you want to drive it?
Yeah, I will use the cruise control all the way there and back. Like a toy, like just so fun, so easy to drive.
I'm really glad that we got this car. I'm really glad that I didn't go spend the money on an Audi. The maintenance and everything else that would add up, this car is so good. I'm so impressed. I'm really comfortable too, because she is a new driver. She's only been driving for 4 years. And this is just gonna make me feel more comfortable when she goes on those trips and has to go by herself. It's gonna be reliable. It's not gonna break down. It's easy and safe for her to drive. And so I'm excited. I'm really stoked that we got to do this. Thank you for helping me with this video and being in my video. And if you guys like this one, feel free to hit that subscribe button. If you want to see more content like this, hit the bell button, and you will see us in the next video. Let's go!